Hotel and gift shop has an adorable collection of old Vault-Tec memorabilia. And I suppose if you like neon signs, you might check out Michelangelo's sign shop. Anything you like, sugar?
Else? Can you tell me about Mr. House?
He's the maximum utmost. If it weren't for Mr. House, we wouldn't have this fabulous wonderland of New Vegas, would we? Well, of course I am, silly. Mr. House is just the smartest, most wonderful man there ever was. Why, did you know he single-handedly reclaimed New Vegas from all those nasty tribes that used to live here? Well, he single-handedly sent in his Securitrons to do it, but that counts in my book.
I didn't realize robots could have such strong feelings about
I may
people.
be a robot on the outside, but on the inside, my neurocomputational matrix is an exact copy of Mr. House's favorite girl.
So you're a copy of a dead woman. What exactly do
Mr.
you do for
House has
Mr.
a
House?
lot of needs, sugar. I take care of all of them, and a lady doesn't kiss and tell.
I really don't want to think about
Then
that.
maybe you shouldn't pry into a lady's particulars. Hmm? Anything
Try
you
something
like,
else.
sugar? This is the
What is
Lucky
this place?
38 Resort and Casino. Or it used to be. Mr. House has kept the place locked up tight for ages now. Nobody comes in or out. Why,
What kind of robot
I'm a
are you?
Robco PDQ 88B Mark I Securitron, you silly goose. We're the finest in personal civil robotic security on the market. Not many people know this, but Mr. House is one of the world's biggest collectors of antique snow globes. If you happen to find any out in the wasteland, you can bring them to me, and I'll add them to his collection. You'll get a reward, of course. In fact, one of Mr. House's favorites went missing when we moved the collection. If you have a look around the Lucky 38, you might even find it.
Yes,
You
no
do?
problems.
Why, that's just wonderful. I'll take it and put it with the rest of the
2,000 bottle
collection.
Be advised, the Lucky 38 is not open to the general public. Trespassers will be shot. Thank you.
Okay. I'll worry about this later.
What floor, partner? Casino floor?
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops? Oh, great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's technology, how he stays alive. Of course, no one else is allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you.
This is where I come in.
Right. We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive for all these years. It could be of great benefit to the people we try to help. many of whom suffer from hard-to-diagnose illnesses.
Dr. Cody diagnosis a terminally low expression of caps in this conversation.
I see. I suppose I can give you some medical supplies for your efforts. I assure you they will be worth plenty of caps. Great! I'll have the medical supplies for you by the time you come back. Here, take this packet sniffer. It'll allow us to intercept data on Mr. House's network. You might have to manually remove the encryption from his data network, but hopefully you won't have too much trouble. Good luck.
Move along. Thank you for visiting New Things.
Okay.
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Okay.
Some guys were in here earlier saying you survived Benny's goon squad. That's one hell of a feat, bud. Have a drink on me. For the right caps, I might be able to put in a good word or let people know you're not such a bad guy. What do you have in mind? Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it. Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up.
Nothing. Okay.
I always suspect... I hear Benny went missing. I can't help but wonder what happened to him. We've got...
Okay.
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly?
Whoa,
Come
what
on, stay
hostility?
in character. You're supposed to be heckling me.
Why bother? You're embarrassing
Hey,
yourself enough as it
not
is.
bad. Your timing's terrible and you got no style. But you might make it as a professional heckler. What?
Thanks, but
You mean you're not part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought you were the heckler Garrett hired to spice up the shows. Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that fame is fleeting thing is true. And since I happen to be world famous, you must be going blind. Name's Hadrian. Bet you never saw a ghoul in a suit before, huh? Of course, you don't exactly strike me as the worldly type. Yeesh. Okay, Too bad I got this ironclad contract with the Garretts. They'll never let me out of it.
I have to talk to Garrett and try to convince him to let you go.
Good luck. Garrett's a tough, mean son of a bitch. He's not likely to give up. Let me know if you make any headway. Yep.
Our guys put the monorail back to...
So Benny went MIA, huh? I always figured him. Now, why would I want to do that? His performances make me quite a lot of money. I admit that thought...
work.
Okay, buddy, you're good now. You're good to go now.
Any luck with Garrett yet?
Garrett's agreed to let you out of your contract. You can
Really?
go work at the top.
You mean I'm finally out of this shithole? That's great. Thank you.
I always suspect...
Okay, so we got him 2 performers.
Make a brief stop.
Now we just gotta get 2 more.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Goodbye. All right.
Hey there. Hey, buddy. Sparrow.
Oh. There's a hotel room up here.
Oh, it's you again. What is it?
If you're looking for work as a singer, Tommy Torianti is
Really?
Tops.
The Tops, huh? Well, it's no shark club, but I hear security on the strip is real tight. Even Mr. Bishop wouldn't hit a joint like that. I'll check it out. Thanks.
Cool. Yeah. Okay, I guess there's somebody over here. Hey! You're gonna have a job, buddy. You're not
Howdy there, partner. My story's a long one, friend, and I can't say as it's all that interesting. Well, I was born in a little town out Montana way. Me and Ma didn't have much, ever since my pa up and left. That he did. Never did know why. Ma always said he was a real mysterious fella, even when he was with her. Like he was a stranger sometimes.
Sounds like you miss him. Is that why you're out here wandering?
Maybe I just never felt like I belonged back home.
It must have been hard growing up.
It sure wasn't easy. Ma worked her fingers to the bone to make sure we had enough to survive. And I worked the coal mines from when I was 15. After Ma died, I guess I wanted to find my pa and get some answers from him. Been out here looking ever since, but he ain't an easy man to find. Can't say as I really know. Maybe I'll just ask him why. Maybe I'll punch him right in the mouth. Hell, the more I talk about it, the more the whole damn thing sounds like a dumb idea. Maybe I should. Don't suppose you know any place a fella with a guitar might find a job, huh? Maybe it's time to give these tired old bones a rest. All right, show me what you've got. I suppose it's only right you get a little something for your troubles. Here, my daddy left me this gun. Guess I don't need it no more.
Alright. Now it's time to catch that. Where are you running? Huh? Dude, what are you doing? Where are you going?
This place is the bee's knees.
Hey, there's the high roller.
I got to hand it to you, baby. You did an 18-carat job on this one. My schedule's so full I couldn't put on new acts if I wanted to. The cowboy act? Yeah. He dropped on in here not too long before you. He's got chops, baby, real chops. And I ain't just talking about that mustache. And like we agreed, here's your fee. 5% of the cut comes to 166 caps. Don't spend them all in one place now, unless it's right here. You talking about Mr. Isaac? Damn, baby, when you bring them in, you bring them in. That cat's gonna bring me money like you wouldn't believe. Here's your 5%, baby. You enjoy that. That comedian, you mean? Yeah. He was a hell of a haggler. Cost me a pretty cap. Hope he's worth it. Here's your 5%. That ugly mug with the razor tongue? Take it, baby. He'll be one hell of a novelty act, just like Tommy promised. Here's your 5%. You know it, baby. Dig it, baby. He beat feet to his sweet. You scare the big boss man or something?
I thought Benny was a stand-up guy. Hard to believe he was a rat all...
Wow. Dude, Okay, so now let's get another side mission going. Let's do this one now.